Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot. It goes on Kevin Durant.
It gives the
substitutions on the court.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Number 2, his third.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Pass to Barnes. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hard to match up with Boucher inside, especially when he's trying to score.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
So for the Raptors right now, OG Anunoby out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Inside. Pass to Durant. Unloads from 13. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. VanVleet against Irving. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. MP against VanVleet. The drive by MP. Here's Claxton. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on TJ Warren.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Claxton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Man, good whistle there.
Nicholas Claxton.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
All started by Barnes managing to find a steal using those long arms to swipe the ball.
VanVleet against MP. Stolen by VanVleet. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
MP no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
And the basket by MP.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 13-5 run. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Now MP, guarded by Trent. Gets stolen by Trent. And a fast break now for the Raptors.
Fantastic. They're coming away with steals. Love seeing Gary Trent Jr. get after it on D.
The Nets have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. MP against Van Vliet. MP right side. Irving against Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 25 points.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Van Vliet against MP, and the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Van Vliet against MP. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
The speed of Gary Trent Jr. makes it tough to get around him. He works hard to stay right in front of you.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run. Barnes finds Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Nails it from 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
The Raptors shooting only 42%. Siakam, pass to Barnes. And he lobs it up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Simmons. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
MP against Van Vliet. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Trent. They get it back.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Simmons finds MP. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
And the Nets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. To the paint. Simmons, the pass to MP. Back to Simmons. Here's the hook. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Siakam. Pass to Trent. Back to Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. Top of the key. And he connects with a jumper.
Assist.
Van Vliet's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're losing by 21. 1:41 left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
The defense has just looked utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Ben, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways. But giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Birch, he's checked in for Achua. To the middle. Here's Watanabe. Birch with some nice D.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, was it amazing, the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Harris against Porter. Pass to Ben. Now here's Birch. He's covered closely. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Number 2.
Here's Flynn, covered by MP. Here's Flynn. So it's It's the Raptors winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like...
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
You got me? Yeah. What? She got me like. Yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Transport us to a Benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got me on. Yeah, crescendo with after. Like girl, here's your Uber. You know that I'm super duper. When I flow, it's kinda crazy. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Ain't this doomsday on the drums. Yeah, we just did it for fun. Yeah, yeah. You know that I gotta go and get it right. Nah, wait. But she just wanna stay at the club all night. Like, I'm running out of money, we ain't got no more. I got aims in the bank, M's in the bank, like shawty, what you think? Take her to an island, you know that I'm styling on these rappers. Yeah, they wink, yeah, they shake, yeah, they can't do this, yeah. I'ma keep it simple, transport us to a Benzo. Like shawty, where your friends go? On that, we got me on, yeah, crescendo. It's never hating, showing love. That's for my kinfolk.
I'm done playing with y'all. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Born with 6 on my senses, still I'm reckless and ignorant. I've been browsing an interest, so I built up defenses. You can't blame me, I came a long way from uptown. Born and raised, red are the walls and black are the Benzes. My money colored and yellow, my pigment. Yeah, this ain't a game to me, don't you come after me. Yeah, wait, add another tally, that go with. Wait, you should know better than that. Whatever you have, the pressure ain't greener, cause that's that I seen it. The smoke in the mirror, the mind of a genius. Wait, they got you running in place. Money now you got a taste. Ay, Gucci belt all on the waist. Rollies for you always late. Look at me now, I be glowing up. It's a cold, get my bundle up. I like an uppercut, watch me. Never catch me slipping, never catch me slipping, bro. Moving like the wise guys, money be the mission, bro. Praying for some instance, ain't hit God in a minute. If you with it, then I'm with it. Dodging cameras, we gon' get it. Yeah, slip it.
Ash, not one chair? What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And here he is.
MP.
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the...
I mean, look, Shep would be a great...
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you...
You know, I'm gonna say this as calmly as possible.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
Michael had the ability to elevate beyond the normal scope of what a person would see or watch.
Opening night, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points.
Even as a young player, there were times in the fourth quarter where he would make up the difference in a ball game.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent.
Now
he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Number 2.
So with Irving on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Mills out there with MP, and it's Warren in at the small forward. Morant surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Mills, and it's Morant missing. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Bane passes to Morant. To the middle. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Bane against MP. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Memphis leading by 6. Bane passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mills finds MP. And they get it. Trains the three-pointer. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Now, MP. From past the arc. Another miss by MP.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
He also loved that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high-effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
He's off on the first.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Good on the second free throw. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
And that one's good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Patty Mills. MP against Morant. Morant with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball. And another basket for Memphis.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
MP deciding where to go with it. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Morant. Brooklyn with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
MP, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
It's stolen. Curry is inside. Adams on him. Curry can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Brooks against Curry. And stolen by MP. Curry with a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Outside, Payne. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Warren. There's the triple. KD's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant right side. Here's Adams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Timeout called. The Nets outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Watanabe comes in for Kevin Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Warren.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every... every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. First free throw is good. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatched.
Nets trail by 21. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Konchar in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP, no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Morant outside. Payne for three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night. MP against Morant. The three from MP. They get the rebound. And Warren able to finish.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams against MP. Inside, stolen by Jackson. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Warren. It's Morant in the corner. Offline with his three. Nets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin?
Last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The three from MP. He doesn't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Yeah, easy call.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Santi Aldama at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Second free throw, no good. Well, Craig, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
4 on the clock. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baines got 7 rebounds in the game.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is...
You got me? Yeah. Yeah. What? She got me like. Yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Transport us to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got it on. Yeah. Crescendo with after. Like girl, here's your Uber. You know that I'm super duper. When I flow, it's kinda crazy. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Ain't this doomsday on the drums. Yeah, we just did it for fun. Yeah, yeah. You know that I gotta go and get it right. Nah, wait. But she just wanna stay at the club all night. Like, I'm running out of money, we ain't got no more. I got M's in the bank, M's in the bank. M's in the bank, like, shawty, what you think? Take her to an island, you know that I'm styling on these.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man. All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big-name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff. Okay. But the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent. It's not how many years you went to school. It's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You got to produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed coaching Michael Jordan because he had a respect for coaches and he had a desire to play at a peak level and he's willing to follow instructions. The challenge was how to incorporate his teammates because he trusted himself before he trusted his teammates. An assistant that I had, Tex Winter, notable, used to say at the end of a ball game, Michael, there's no I in team. And he would say, yeah, but there isn't win. So we had that little gambit going. One of the keys, for example, in the 91 championship run that we had with the Lakers was to get him to admit to the fact that he was being double teamed and one of his teammates was going to be open. But that was what Michael grew as a player, and that's how I grew as a coach, to encourage him to keep playing within a team.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They pass to out.
let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Holiday against MP. From deep. Can't get it to drop. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Here's Middleton. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. But Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Inside, Antetokounmpo.
The aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
From deep, MP. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And Giannis with the jam.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
MP against Holiday. The 11-footer. Oh, another miss by MP.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Pass to Middleton. And here's Allen. He's guarded by Irving. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Allen. Oh. Allen's got his 4th assist in this one. MP against Holiday. MP outside. The 3. Again, MP missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Watanabe comes in for Durant. Curry, he's checked in for Warren. And Sumner's subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Number 2.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, Serge Ibaka.
Carter against MP. Carter inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Jevon Carter. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw. Was good. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
To the inside. They double him with MP. The kick out to Ingles. Clock at 6. Back to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, nice job that time. Lopez to find space with the cut.
The Nets have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Bucks. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Seth Curry, first personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Milwaukee, Jevon Carter. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. That one misses.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive.
Completely new group for the Bucks. Some changes for Brooklyn.